Today we are going to mimic the human-like conversation we'll be receiving from the Instagram bot. For example, if you come over here and if I write hello, how are you? So you'll see we can send multiple messages instead of sending the one message. Now it will understand both the message. It is seeing the message and it is typing the message over here. Instead of us human waiting for when we'll get the answer and getting the answer in only single big chunk of message, we can see we're getting a multiple message. It is understanding what all message we have sent and then giving us the reply. And not only this bot can answer to any Instagram account, not just the testing account out there. So for now, as you can see, this is my one of the account, and now this is my second account over here. Now if I also write message over here, I can write hello, how are you, what you doing. So you can see I am sending multiple message over here and not a single message. So traditional chat bot, which we call, understand only single message and only reply a single message. But here we are sending a bulk of message over here. It is seeing the message, giving us the typing symbol over here, and then it will craft the answer for us. Not just a single message, but a multiple bulk messages over here. So to make all this thing possible, we are going to use two main things. One is the Meta API to send the message, receiving the message, everything, and we require a backend. And for the backend, we are going to use the n8n. And this is the template which we are going to build today. This is the workflow which we are going to build today. Okay, if you don't know how to create the app, how to make your application live so that all the users can message you, please watch this video, because this video is going to be starting point for this video over here. Okay, in that video I have told you how to set up your webhook and how to receive the message from the webhook. Okay, so I won't be repeating that again because I have went in detail inside that video to explain everything. Okay, so once you are done that thing, so if you're new to n8n, I'm going to give you crazy deal right now which you can't deny. So, and if to use n8n, there are two ways. The cloud version, which we can see over here, where we can see the pricing is very expensive, which gives 20 euro, which is around 2200 100 per month with limited executions over here. So I'm going to give you a very good option where you don't have to manage anything and you get unlimited execution with only 450 rupees per month. Yes, you heard right. So for that, we are going to use the Hostinger over here, which I'm using for more than 1 year. And that's my guarantee that it has never failed for me. It won't fail for you as well. And I'm using KVM2 version over here. But you can see the pricing is 499 per month. And with my coupon code, you will get additional 10% off. So for that, choose a plan. Choose whichever plan suits you. But I'm choosing KVM2 plan over here. After that, you can come over here, have a coupon code and write Lakshit 10 and you will get additional 10% off. So that will bring your total to 450 rupees per month, where you are paying 2000 rupees per month with limited execution for the cloud version. So you are getting 450 rupees per month. So now from this webhook, we will be getting the response. So you can see we'll be getting the response in this manner. And our first step is to respond to Instagram as soon as possible, because I face this problem and I spent more than half a day resolving this thing. So what was happening when I was not putting this respond to webhook part over here? This respond to webhook does the simple thing. It just respond back to the Instagram that I have received your message. Okay, if we don't do this thing, it will again and again send us the same message again and again. Okay, so for that reason, we have to put this respond to webhook and set it to first incoming item. And inside the webhook part over here, we have to use respond to webhook node. Once it is done, so then we have to set a filter over here. Because what happens once we are getting the message, so once we the Instagram send us this message over here, okay, so it send us the echo as well. So if I show you, let's go to the execution. So inside the execution, if you see over here, we have this echo over here. You can see is echo true, and this is the message which we got from the our Instagram from Meta API. And this is nothing but just Instagram way of saying that I have received this message. So that's the reason whenever we are receiving this is_echo, we have to filter it and we don't have to pass it again for our future part of the workflow. Once this is done, then we have to do the variable mapping, where we are storing the message. The number is nothing but the sender ID for whom we are getting the message, and the message ID. We'll execute this step now. And now we are inserting the data. So now what is happening now? To understand the bulk of message together, so what we'll do, we have a wait node over here. So we'll wait for 5 seconds. Within 5 seconds, whatever message the user type us, we'll store them in a bulk. Okay. Once it is stored in a bulk, then we'll start executing it. So till then, we'll store each and every information inside our data table. And this is how our data table look like, where we have message, status, and from whom we are getting the message, and the message ID. So in this part, we are storing the message. Okay. Then we are storing the status as in_q. Okay. So in future, we'll retrieve all the messages whose status is in underscore queue. We're showing the number and the message ID. Now we'll execute this tab. Now we'll wait for the 5 seconds. Now we'll get the row wherever the value for the particular sender ID, okay, the equation is equal to in underscore queue. Okay, so if I come over here in data table, and now we can see we have hello in queue. So now if I come over here and execute this step, we have a single message because we just put it. And now once it is done, now we'll loop over all the item and we'll update the particular row and mark that row as kind of a processed. Okay, so for that, let me execute this part. And now if you come over here and execute this, we go to second page, we can see that particular message is marked as processed over here. So once that is done, now what we need to do, we need to merge it. So if I execute this step, so what we are getting hello and kind of a message ID over here. Okay, it's nothing but just my way of storing this combined message over here, where we have our kind of a message, hello message over here, and we have a message ID. Once you have that, now the main thing is happening over here, where we are showing the mark scene. So the symbol which you're seeing over here, mark scene over here, okay, you can see in the left hand side over here. Initially you were seeing a scene message over here. Okay, so that is coming because of this request over here. If I execute this step, so it will show us as a mark scene. And so in the Instagram, you are seeing a typing symbol that was coming due to this request over here, where we have this request over here, where sender action was typing on. Don't worry, I will be giving you this template. So don't worry if you're not following the code and everything. You can go through this template deeply and understand what I have written over here. Okay, I'm just showing the method using which I have done this thing. But if you want to go in deep, you will be having the template for free. You can play around with it. So I'll execute this step now. Now it's time for our brain. So we are using AI agent. Using AI agent, we are passing the combined message with the our kind of a message and kind of a message ID. Now you might be wondering why I am putting this message ID over here. So this template can be used for any platform out there. Doesn't depend. It is your WhatsApp account, it's your Facebook account, it is your kind of Instagram. Does not matter. Only part which will change is kind of this part from where you're getting the message, this typing part, and this kind of sending part over there. Rest all thing will remain the same, because I have used this same exact template for the WhatsApp. You can check out the message and I button over there. I have used the exact template over there, where I was using this message ID to show the contextual reply over there. What does the contextual reply means? So in the WhatsApp, you might be knowing we do the right swipe and send the message. So we are referring to that message. That's the reason, that is the meaning of contextual reply we are doing for that thing. That's the reason. In the same thing, it is falling over here. Though this Instagram doesn't support the contextual reply, it is kept over here. It doesn't harm anything. Okay. So now we have a message over here. You need to send this message. So now, as you can see, if I come over here, let me execute this and the code in JavaScript. Now you might be thinking we have the list of object over here. So this is the list of object, because if you want to send the multiple message, so currently since we have only hello, that's the reason we are getting the single message. But we might be having multiple message over here. And in the list, we will be having multiple messages, so that's the reason you are seeing a multiple response over here. Okay, so now we have this thing. Now we need to loop over the thing and we need to send the message reply. So as you can see, we have got the reply over here. So that's how everything works. This is very fascinating that we can create a so good responsive Instagram bot which can understand a message like a human sees the message. Okay, then we can see the typing symbol, so that the human does not wait that when will I get the response. It has the feedback loop over there, so that you can see the typing symbol over there. And instead of giving us the bulk answer, it replies in multiple small chunk of answer. So to get this template, you can go to my school community, go to classroom, go to the YouTube resource. Inside this, you will be seeing Insta bot human like, where you can see this image and there is a resource with n8n template. You can download the template, come over here, and then import this file, and you'll be having this same exact template as you are screen on the screen right now. So I hope you like this video and you understood what we are trying to do over here. If you have any doubt, any problem, let me know in the comment box. Please press the like button. We'll meet in the next video.